Active play becomes learning. Artistic creations come alive with 3D printing and robotic programming. Think future programmers, building, modeling, and coding their own technology. Think no-cost dual enrollment opportunities. Think future rocket scientists. Think T3. Trojans of tomorrow, today. Troy City Schools.
Does your schedule have you going every direction, but you need to find a new vehicle? Want to browse at your own leisure? Type www.premiertroy.com. That's www.premiertroy.com on your computer or mobile device and view our new arrivals 24/7. Shop where your best deals are just a click away.
Max is woven into the fabric of our communities. We have history here, memories that stir warm feelings. We've always been Max, never changing the heart of who we are. We lift others up who are out there doing good work. That's part of our strength, all of us together helping create a better community. Save, borrow, and invest with expert guidance from Max Credit Union. Smart money made simple.
As your community electric cooperative, we're grateful for your trust to provide the energy you need, giving you the power to power on.
Our lives are continually powered by energy, and energy is everything. Powering you through each moment. Real life, powered by your local Touchstone Energy Electric Cooperative. That's the value of electricity.
The Pike County School System is bringing a variety of career and technical education opportunities to the students of Pike County. Students have the opportunity to learn in project-based learning environments, emphasizing technical skills needed for competitive employment in the 21st century. The Pike County School System offers a series of traditional career and technical education programs, along with a growing variety of dual enrollment certificate programs, all at no cost to the student. Pike County Schools. Excellence in education.
Does your schedule have you? Replay, brought to you by Premier Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Nobody beats a Premier deal. Nobody!
Welcome to Veterans Memorial Stadium at Larry Blakeney Field. We're here for the final game of the C-Spire Troy Cable Spring Classic. Hewitt-Trussville, a 7A squad, visits our Charles Henderson Trojans, a 5A squad, here tonight. Big task at hand for the Charles Henderson Trojans, Wally.
Yeah, Neil, hey, we were runner-up last year, but that year is gone. Fresh year. We got a lot of key players back, which means there's a lot of expectation right now with this Trojan squad, and I'll go ahead and start with our quarterback, Parker Adams, and his key player, Jaiwan Boyd. I'm speaking offensively, not defensively now, but hey, is that going to be our fireworks for this year?
Yes, the answer is yes. And speaking of missing some key players tonight, the starting running back. Loss of words, I'm sorry. Coleman will not be playing tonight, nursing a hamstring from a track injury where he ran track for the Trojans.
And of course,
in Green.
Yeah, Noah Green, the 4-star tight end, will not be playing tonight
for the Trojans. He is still not cleared from his ACL injury last fall. But the Huskies of Hewitt-Trussville in tonight to take on the Charles Henderson Trojans.
Nick Pearson, who we will see a lot this year. You know, he's going to start getting a lot of offers, Neil.
Yep.
I mean, he's got a boom of a foot.
Yep. And the kickoffs are not live. They're just reenacting or acting it out. They're not supposed to be live, but that kick is in the end zone, and in high school football, free kicks in the end zone are automatically dead. Hewitt-Trussville on offense first. Appreciate you tuning in. Thank you, Roadmark, City of Troy, and Troy City Schools for sponsoring the event. Also, Max Federal Credit Union, Premier Dodge, and Pike County School System.
Well, I guess all eyes will be on our 5-star player, Zion Grady, defensive end.
First and 10, Huskies. Hewitt-Trussville with a really good football program. They just run into Thompson every year.
Yeah.
Up that way. Huge hole off the right side. First down yardage on a running play for the Huskies. Quick pass out in the flats. Complete. Good tackle over there. Number 11 on the tackle.
That's Deshaun Burden, cornerback.
2nd and 5. Right up the middle. Power football. He's got his first down yardage. Early goings, Wally. First 3 or 4 plays, Hewitt-Trussville looks bigger and stronger than Charles Henderson.
Yeah. Neil Hewitt-Trussville, they actually have 1,250 students to our 404 students, if that tells you the difference.
Another quick pop pass to the slot receiver. 5-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 5, Huskies. Driving right down the field on our Trojans. Trouble here. Trojans are going to sack them for a loss. This is number 53. I wish I had a roster, folks, but number 53 with the sack.
Yeah, we did not get a roster. We got a makeshift roster. That's going to be A.J. Johnson, number 53, 12th grader defensive tackle.
3rd and 10, Huskies. Can the Trojans get off the field here? Good pressure and complete. Number 27 with the tackle. That ball hung up in the air a long time, and none of the Trojans were able to react to the ball while it was in the air. They were posing themselves to make the tackle. First down yardage for the Huskies on a 3rd and 10 completion. Down to the Trojan 26-yard line. Run off the right side, and lots of green grass in front of him. He will score easily, untouched around the right side. From 26 yards out, the Huskies score in 6 plays. They take the ball from 6 plays and score against our Trojans. 6-0 early, Hewitt-Trussville Huskies over the Trojans. Quick start for Hewitt-Trussville.
Yes.
Wally, the Trojan defense just kind of looked shell-shocked on those 6 plays.
Yeah.
Extra points up. It is good. 7-0. Hewitt-Trussville. We'll take our first break of the night. Come back and see the Trojan offense.
Does your schedule have you going every direction, but you need to find a new vehicle? Want to browse at your own leisure? Type www.premiertroy.com. That's www.premiertroy.com on your computer or mobile device and view our new arrivals 24/7. Shop where your best deals are just a click away.
Earn 5% on your first $2,500 with Elevate Money Market. You can enjoy bigger rates on your balances with Max. What's your more? Save for a beach vacation? Prepare for the unexpected? Or elevate your dream into a reality? You expect more, and Max delivers. Max, smart money made simple.
If you think you know Troy City Schools, there's more. Think STEM Labs, where active play becomes learning. Artistic creations come alive with 3D printing and robotic programming. Think future program.
Fast-paced action by Hewitt-Trussville. They cruise right down the field with no issues besides one little sack from the Trojans. And now the Trojans will get the ball. This will be a dead play. And Jawan Boyd, Parker Adams and company. We'll see how we start the spring game. Down. Well, Wally, I guess, did he miss the extra point? They didn't put it on the board. It looked like it went right through to me.
I thought it went right through it.
We'll call it 7-0 on the TV, 6-0 on the on the stadium board. So just not sure.
Parker Adams, returning quarterback for Charles Henderson.
Hewitt-Trussville in the neutral zone right out of the bat. Free 5 yards for the Trojans. 1st and 5 at the 30-yard line. Well, since the official scoreboard did not put the extra point up there, we're going to say 6-0. 1st and 5, Parker Adams. Antonio Frazier with the ball around the left side. Good hard running by Frazier. Give him 3, maybe 4. And it'll be 2nd and an inch. 2nd and an inch.
You know, we were talking to Coach Hambright on the pregame deal on the offensive line. You know, we lost 2 good offensive starters.
Right.
And we're going to have a lot of ump and gump from, Sterling Sharp, number 77, Benton Dunn, which is our center, number 56, Zamir Caffey, 54. You're going to see a lot of those in and out.
Right. This is Parker Adams on the keeper, and just barely by the hair of his chin gets his first down. He leans forward after he gets tackled by the ankle. We needed a half yard, and we got a half a yard.
Exactly.
First down Trojans, though, that's the key. Keep the ball moving at the Trojan 36-yard line. 4 wide for the Trojans. Frazier off the left hip. Parker Adams. $20 on the play clock. We're fine. Adams fakes it to Frazier. Takes a look. Rolls out. He's going to keep it himself and run it. He's got green grass. And flags down in the vicinity of holding. Let's see what the call is.
Yeah, I think they might have got Sterling Sharp, number 77, on that play, Neil, for a holding.
Let's see.
But good heads-up play by Parker Adams, just tucking it and running it.
You know what I say about those holding penalties, Wally?
Yeah,
they will kill a drive, and statistically so. It is just hard to overcome 1st and 20.
Yeah.
It can be done, but statistically speaking, it will just kill a drive. Jawan Boyd in the inside slot at the top of your screen. Parker Adams, your quarterback. Antonio Frazier, number 20, your running back off the right hip of Parker Adams. Coleman not able to go tonight with a tweaked hamstring. Adams slings it out.
Nice
he gets the 10 yards back from the holding penalty plus 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Nice throw and catch right there.
Yeah, and that was Burden.
The PA announcer says Lee was on the catch. Number 16, Lee.
16 Lee, okay.
Trips to the bottom of your screen, a little bunch set. See if we run some type of wide receiver screen out of that. 2nd and 7 for the Trojans, trying to overcome a 10-yard holding penalty. Frazier straight ahead. Not much happening there. Maybe 1. It'll be 3rd and 6. Nice job by that Husky front right there, not being pushed around.
I'd say that Husky front probably outweighs our guys probably 30 pounds, Neil. I mean, they are big up front.
Possession down here, 3rd and 7.
If I'm a betting man, I think this play might go to Boyd.
Yeah, I was just fixing to bring it up. When does Boyd get involved in the offense? He's one-on-one down here at the bottom of your screen. And throw it in the flats to Frazier, and he never had a chance. Good catch by Antonio, but they were all over him as he was catching it. That was doomed from the get-go. And Frazier one-on-one at the bottom. Parker didn't like what he saw there. So Charles Henderson will punt it away.
Well, in that series, we did get at least 1 first down.
We did.
On it, so that's something positive.
And, again, the old holding call. It is hard to get first downs when you get called for holding. It is difficult.
Wes Templin, the long snapper.
Successful punt. Nick did not like it, but it was a good one.
It's funny. When Nick even kicks out of on kickoffs, if it ain't out of the end zone, he gets mad. But he normally kicks it in the end zone.
Right. Let's see if our defense can stand up a little taller this time. Their second go-round here with the Husky offense coming on the field at the 25-yard line. They went through us like a hot knife going through butter on that first drive.
Yeah.
.443 left first quarter. Trojans trail 6-0. Shotgun. Little tunnel screen on this side, and they perfect it and get behind their blockers, and he's going to be up near midfield before Jaiwan Boyd, number 2, runs him out of bounds at midfield. Boy, he just got behind his blockers on that little slip screen and just used his teammates wisely to get behind that tunnel, and big play right there for the Huskies. 1st and 10 at midfield. This time out to the right, just a little quick pass out to the right, and he's good for another first down. And Wally, they are just Swiss cheesing us.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the last game Charles Simpson played against Ramsey. You know, Ramsey just run and gun. You know, they were quick. When they got the ball, they every play was just snapping your fingers.
Right. They hustle to the line quickly and get it snapped. Straighter ISO play right up the middle. Good for about 4.5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5, 5.5. Down to the Trojan 33.5-yard line.
Tackle by Zion Grady, number 6.
Really fast-paced offense. They are ready to go. Old NASCAR style. Trojans showing a little pressure, throwing it down the. Oh, my gracious, what a catch. What a one-handed grab right there. That's as good as you'll see in high school football, I promise you, folks, on this Premier Dodge replay. Look at this one-handed grab. What a grab at the 12-yard line. 1st and goal right at the 10. He bounces it outside. He's at the 5. He's at the 4, 3, 2. And the Trojans finally get him down right at the 1. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 1. Boy, the Hewitt-Trussville Huskies waste no time. I mean, hardly no time between plays. Handoff right up the middle on the right side, and no problem.
Yeah, walk right in.
No resistance from the Trojan front line. They got pushed 2 and 3 and 4 yards deep in the end zone. 12-0 early on. 3:15 left first quarter. The Hewitt-Trussville Husky offense has just come and Swiss cheese the Trojan defense on 2 consecutive drives. Only thing I can say, Wally, is the offense is going to have to try to keep up with them.
Yeah, exactly.
And get some scores on the board. Let's see this time. Yeah, this time I see the hands go up. It's good. 13-0. Hewitt-Trussville over our Trojans here. 3:05 left first quarter. Want to thank Roadmark, City of Troy, Troy City Schools, Max Federal Credit Union, Premier Dodge, Pike County Schools. We'll be right back.
If you think you know Troy City Schools, there's more. Think STEM Labs, where active play becomes learning. Artistic creations come alive with 3D printing and robotic programming. Think future programmers, building, modeling, and coding their own technology. Think no-cost dual enrollment opportunities. Think future rocket scientists. Think T3. Trojans of tomorrow, today. Troy City Schools.
Replay, brought to you by Premier Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Nobody beats a Premier deal. Nobody.
$13-0 Hewitt-Trussville early here. Trojans just going to have to try to score with them is what it looks like. As kicks are dead. They're just practicing the kicks is all they're doing. No returns and no tackling. Parker Adams and company give it a shot for the second time.
Well, you know, we said this to every game we've done so far. You have both teams that, hey, majority of them either ran track, they played basketball, they played baseball, just got done with playoffs. I mean, good gracious, you only get 10 days to practice. You got a lot of rust, you know.
That's right. Trojans down to 10 seconds on the play clock. They need to get it together right here, or either they're going to have to call timeout. Down to 5. They're going to have to call timeout. Just couldn't get it together coming off the sidelines, and just a bunch of confusion after the kickoff on who was in and who was where, and the offense just could not get lined up. We'll take another break. We'll be right back. 1st and 10 Trojans.
Replay, brought to you by Premier Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Nobody beats a Premier deal. Nobody! Does your schedule have you going every direction, but you need to find a new vehicle? Want to browse at your own leisure? Type www.premiertroy.com. That's www.premiertroy.com on your computer or mobile device and view our new arrivals 24/7. Shop where your best deals are just a click away.
The fight.
Back to the action. Still on timeout. Here they come. .211 first quarter. 1st and 10 Trojans. 2 Hewitt-Trussville touchdowns, 2 drives. Adams under duress. Benton Dunn picks up a good comeback block, but they'd still get Parker for the sack out in the flats. Adams not able to outrun him towards the sidelines. The shoe comes off, but he's all right.
Yeah.
2nd and 13 after the sack yardage. And Adams needs to come out. He's tapping himself out. Parker Adams is tapping himself out of the game. I think he's got equipment issues is what I think. Right now, Charles Henderson does not have a quarterback in the game. Number 17, Blake Lowry checking in as the backup. 15 seconds on the play clock. We may have to take another timeout here. 10 seconds. 2nd and 13 for the Trojans. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. They're going to have to take a timeout. No, they get a delay of game. Delay a game on the Trojans. I don't think Parker is injured. I think he had a shoe. He had an equipment issue with his shoe. He tapped himself out, slam across the field. Blake Lowry ran in, and the Trojans just ran out of time. I think since the Trojans were already behind the chains, probably Coach Hambright was thinking this is going to be a punt anyway. Let's don't waste another timeout right here. But Lowry's still in. This is Frazier off the left side. He's got a little room. Gets away from one, but not the second one. Give him 3, maybe 4. And it's going to bring up 3rd and long behind the chains. And now Adams has his shoe corrected, and he's coming back in. Wally, any add-on you got to why the Trojans didn't burn a timeout right there?
I don't. I think Neil, he thinks he's just going to have to punt it away. And
that's what I was. Yeah. That's what I was thinking too. He was already behind the chains and looking at a punt already. Jawan Boyd at the top of your screen, number 2, right by himself. There is a safety cheating that way, so he is not one-on-one. Adams surveying, shoots it down the middle to Boyd.
Oh, that's some interference.
Incomplete,
yeah, okay.
And the umpire.
He's just.
Folks, the umpire has thrown what I think is the pass interference call. Let's see. The umpire has a flag down right near the contact of the receiver. So let's see. It will be pass interference against the Huskies. And I know my voice is crackling a little bit, y'all, and I'm trying to remember if I have ever seen an umpire turn around and throw a pass interference call.
I might have done it when I was umpiring for you. I don't know.
I don't think that it's wrong for the umpire to throw a pass interference call, but that's not his duties, is what I'm saying.
I'm sure in the white hat is telling
you
about it.
Yeah.
We'll stay here.
End of the quarter, we'll stay.
It's funny. Last year, Jawan really wasn't a known receiver. Really, a lot of people didn't know about him. And the first couple games,
he just lit it up.
He just lit it up, and then after about the 3rd game, he would get 5 or 6 flags on him every Friday night, folks. I mean,
because you just couldn't cover him.
You couldn't cover him.
You had that pass interference.
We had so many pass interference. So that's always had a good weapon.
But it was pass interference, folks. I'm not taking that away. They were on Jawan Boyd early right there. It was a good call, pass interference. And, hey, congratulations to the umpire for turning around and getting that call.
Oh, yeah.
For what it's worth, the back judge was on it, too. He had his flag out, too. I'm just making fun and picking at the umpire. That's just not one of his keys. of umpiring the position is to turn around and get a pass interference call. Second quarter, 1st and 10 Trojans. They trail by 2 scores. Antonio Frazier out of the backfield, right down the seam, and he's got a first down. The Trojans all of a sudden 2 first downs in a row. One a pass interference call, and another one a completion, a 12-yard completion from Parker Adams to number 20 Antonio Frazier.
Good play call.
Yeah, I like it.
Got him.
Got him again.
Parker's claps.
Free 5 yards. The hard count from Parker Adams draws the defensive end across, and he's coming over to take a little vacation over there with the coach.
You know, my nickname for Parker last year was Big Easy. Big Easy, man. Yeah. He could get the easy penalties every time, buddy.
Rushing 5, Hewitt-Trussville is, and Adams just has to throw it away.
Yeah.
They brought an extra guy that time, and one got free and really put Parker under duress.
You know, I wonder, I was talking to his daddy the other day, Kevin Adams, that he's number 2 all-time passer at Charles Henderson High School. Do you think he's trying to beat his cousin, Austin Ingram?
Yeah, he's trying, yeah. Yep. 2nd and 5 after the incompletion. Austin Ingram was a heck of a quarterback for the Trojans. This is Frazier around the left side. Loses his footing. But really the reason he lost his footing is because the defenders were making him have to cut early. Good defense. That was actually number 3 on the ball carry there. That was not Frazier. Who's number 3, Wally?
Number 3 is Terrence Thomas.
Terrence Thomas. I think he wore 28 last year or something like that, didn't he?
A couple changes.
Yeah. 3rd and 6, loss of 1 on the last play. Parker, they rush 6.
Little screeny.
Boyd's got it. And he breaks free inside the 40. And I'm telling you what, Jawan Boyd is just the most athletic thing you'll ever see, folks. What looked to be a bottled-up play, Boyd jukes everybody out and outruns everybody down the sidelines. Jawan Boyd from Parker Adams from 44 yards out, and it is good. The Trojans are on the board, 13-6.
It makes me sick when I hear people tell me he got speed. Oh my goodness!
So how many times has Boyd touched the ball tonight?
One time.
One time. Okay, 44-yard touchdown pass. They tried to throw it to him. He got pass interfered. Let's see if Pearson can put this thing through. No pressure on him. Looks good. 13-7, the Trojans cut into Hewitt-Trussville's lead. We got to get that defense pumped up and playing a little stiffer here, or the Trojans are just going to have to score on every drive. We'll be right back, folks. Stay with us.
Replay, brought to you by Premier Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Nobody beats a Premier deal. Nobody!
Pike County School System is bringing a variety of career and technical education opportunities to the students of Pike County. Students have the opportunity to learn in project-based learning environments, emphasizing technical skills needed for competitive employment in the 21st century. The Pike County School System offers a series of traditional career and technical education programs, along with a growing variety of dual enrollment certificate programs, all at no cost to the student. Pike County Schools. Excellence in education.
Every new and pre-
Nick Pearson got it teed up. No, he doesn't. It fell off. 13-7, Charles Henderson on the board with a successful point after by Nick Pearson. This will be a dead play, but they will kind of run through the motions. Pearson gets his big leg into it, and if we were playing a real game, that would be a dead ball as it did reach the goal line.
And Nick, of course, upset because it didn't go completely out of the
back of the end zone. Boy, he's got a strong leg.
Good gracious.
1st and 10, Hewitt-Trussville. Wally. Hewitt-Trussville's had 2 drives, and so far no resistance from the Trojan defense.
None.
Do we change things up? Do you change personnel? Do you put in the second stringer? Or you just hope that we turn the tide and start standing up stronger?
Well, we moved Jalen. Check out number 8. That's Jalen Suttoff. Okay. We moved him to the end, and we also used him as a linebacker.
Right. A little RPO action right here, and good for 5 yards from the 25 to the 35. And if you noticed, They're not running a lot of plays right at Zion Grady. They're running away from Zion Grady.
Number 7 for the Trojans, Landon Givens.
Quick pass into the slot right there, and he was wide open. Up near midfield to the 47, 48-yard line, and first down yardage. Hewitt-Trussville just not being slowed down right now, Wally.
No.
NASCAR, here they go. Dead ball foul. Let's see if Zion Grady got off early or was he drawn off by the offensive tackle.
Let's look at
dead ball, false start. It is on the offense. I'm going to tell you what, Zion Grady caused that flinch. His speed off the edge made that tackle start early. That was a 5-yard penalty provoked by Zion Grady.
Yeah, he is just so quick. You know, Neil, all the people I've ever seen play at Charles Henderson, you and I both played, I've never seen a defensive player that quick off the snap.
When that ball is snapped, he is moving. 1st and 15. Here he comes from the backside. They got a wide receiver on the crossing route. Ball's on the ground. Opportunistic for the Trojans, but they don't get it. And after the fumble, the ball rolls forward 2-3 yards, which is enough for a first down. Almost a scoop over there by the Trojan defender, but kudos to the Hewitt-Trussville receiver for getting back on it right there. 1st and 10 in Trojan territory now. Grady was putting some pressure on the quarterback finally on that last play. While he had to get rid of it quick, but he had a guy wide open. Quarterback keeper, nothing handling. Number 0 on the tackle. Last year that was Quay Scott, number 0. I don't know who's wearing 0 this year.
Zion Mack.
Zion Mack's wearing 0 this year. Gotcha. 9:38, second quarter. Trojans trail 13-7. Hewitt-Trussville's had the ball twice, and they've driven the length of the field twice and scored both times. Can the Trojan defense stand strong? 2nd and 12 after the loss on the play. Big sack right here. Come on, guys. They roll it out to the right, away from Zion Grady, of course. Good coaching, and they make the completion inside the Trojan 30. Just rolling away from Zion Grady. That's just good coaching and good play calling, Wally.
Yep.
Down to the 30-yard line, 1st and 10.
Tackle by number 9, Gibbons.
9 minutes, second quarter. Trojans need an interception or a fumble. They almost got the fumble 3 plays ago. It's time to roll out.
A little screen play.
And they got good blocks out there, and he's going to score. No, we got a hold. We're going to get a hold right here at the 24-yard line. They were trying to block. They were trying to block Jawan Boyd, Charles Henderson's number 2, and that's where the holding is going to be. So it'll be from the 24. That'll back it up to the 34. It'll be 1st and 14.
14, probably. Yeah, you're right.
Boy, they set that play up. They got their screens down pat, don't they?
They sure do. And historically, Charles Henderson has not been.
Historically, the screens have been our bugaboo, right?
It has.
1st and 14, 8:40 left, second quarter. Handoff around the right side. Good tackle, 53. He got the half the holding yardage back. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That was Sharp, number 53, on the tackle. And again, Hewitt-Trussville, they just come back up.
They don't waste a lot of time.
They don't waste a lot of time. The old getting the huddle days just long gone, I think.
They are. They are. There's Mr. Mr. Grady.
Grady and
Zion Grady wouldn't have it, none of that.
Landon Givens.
All right, here we go, Wally. We had 3rd and 11 earlier, and they completed a 15-yard pass. We got 3rd and 11 again. This is the chance for the defense to stand strong right here and force them into 4th and long. Grady gets a quick start off the edge. Little tunnel screen on the left side. They set it up pretty good, but it will be about 4th and 3, 4th and 3.5. As they were able to complete the pass, Trojans were on it pretty quick. We got about 6-yard gain on that play. Grady lays down. Let's hope he's okay. Zion Grady lays down. Let's hope that he is okay. We'll take a break. We'll be right back, folks.
Every new and pre-owned vehicle will be sold at some price this weekend. Good credit or bad credit, you can be approved. Every pre-owned vehicle is priced below KBP. Every new vehicle is priced up to $5,000 below MSRP. This sale will not carry over. Remember, nobody beats a premier deal. Nobody!
Are you ready for an adventure? Are you ready to see the world? What are you waiting for? The Pike County Schools First in Flight program is offered to eligible students at no cost. For information, call or visit our website. Pike County Schools.
Replay, brought to you by Premier Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Nobody beats a premier deal. Nobody!
All right, and we're back. And it was good to see Zion come off the field.
Yeah, he was off on his own power, no doubt. Still in timeout mode from the injury. Big fourth down play right here coming up for the Trojan defense. Hewitt-Trussville. Shoot, Wally, this would be about a, I don't know, let's see, 44-yarder if they tried to kick it from here.
Well, watching pregame, he was hitting 44s and 54s.
Was he? I think they're in go-for-it mode, don't you? They've been Swiss cheesing us pretty good.
And if I was a betting man, Neil, I bet if they run it, so they're going to run it on the side
to the guy that came in for Zion Grady.
Grady.
Yep. We'll see. 4th and 4. Big play for the Trojan defense right here. Big play in this second quarter. Quarterback slings it out, and he's got his first down by 2 yards.
Yeah. Bad break for the Trojans.
Just a little pop pass out there. My athlete versus your athlete. And they were able to get the yardage needed for the first down. 1st and 10 at the Trojan 18. Surveys the field. Quarterback's going to run it up the middle, and he goes down at around the 13-yard line. Be second down. Good coverage that time by the Trojans. He had nowhere to throw it, Wally. And here comes Mr. Zion Grady back in the game. He's just fine, folks. And quarterback keeper around the left side. Everybody's chasing him. He flips his shoulders back around. It'll be 1st and goal at the 1. And Hewitt-Trussville will swap out their package a little bit and get a little more beef in the game here at the 1-yard line.
You know, Neil, every year Hewitt-Trussville since Coach Josh Floyd got up there has been a strong team. Yeah. They can't get past Thompson.
Yeah. Touchdown, Hewitt-Trussville Huskies. As all they had to do was break the plane, and he barely broke the plane, but he did. 19-7, Hewitt-Trussville now. They've three drives, 3 scores. And I might add, we did force them into a 4th down play.
Yeah.
But a little easily, they go the length of the field. I wish that Mr. Grady would have been on the field for that 4th down play.
Yeah.
Our best defender. Let's see if number 51 can kick through the extra point. And he does. 20-7, Hewitt-Trussville. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. Let's see if the Trojans can match them. We'll be right back.
Replay, brought to you by Premier Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Nobody beats a premier deal. Nobody!
Are you ready for an adventure? Are you ready to see the world? What are you waiting for? The Pike County Schools First in Flight program is offered to eligible students at no cost. For information, call or visit our website. Pike County Schools.
As your community electric cooperative, we're grateful for your trust to provide the energy you need, giving you the power to power on.
Our lives are
3 drives, 3 touchdowns for Hewitt-Trussville. Trojans, 2 drives, 1 touchdown. Let's see if we can get our second score on the board here. Kickoffs are just going through the motions. Trojans will take over at the 25.
Yeah, I had a little trivia for you.
Come on with it.
Hewitt-Trussville has sent more kids football to D1 schools than any school in the state of Alabama.
Wow.
And you think of Hoover and
Thompson,
Viger, and
yeah,
that's incredible.
Yeah, it is. Parker gets them again. Another free 5 yards.
Big easy, baby.
Penalty flag on the play. Encroachment on the Huskies. 5-yard penalty, replay, first down.
1st and 5 now after the hard count and the free 5 yards. And Lighty got him again.
Big easy.
He Lighty got him again. Oh, man. 1st and 5 for the Trojans.
I'm going to get Parker a shirt, Big Easy.
Big Easy.
Yeah.
Toss sweeper on the left side. This is Antonio Frazier picking and choosing his holes.
Ooh,
for
the
about
turf monster guy.
2 yards around the left side. Not a lot cooking out there. Hewitt-Trussville strung that one out pretty nicely. Maybe 1 yard, folks. 2nd and 4 now. Frazier just couldn't find a place to just turn it up. He just no angles were there.
Been done. It's center.
Fakes it to Frazier. Parker looking. He's got 40 open in the flats. Throws it back across the middle. He had number 40 wide open in the flats, which may have gave us a first down, but Parker did not see him.
Yeah, and I think Cameron Johnson, number 15, slipped Neil. I guess I have to see the replay. It looked like the play was there, but Johnson just slipped.
If we do get a replay on that one, look at number 40 right out in the flats, right in front of Parker. I don't guess we got a replay on that one.
Yeah. Big 3rd down play here.
Yeah, 3rd and 4, especially after the free 5 yards. It was 1st and 5. This is Jawan Boyd from the running back position, and he is out near the 45-yard line and gets his first down plus 6 or 7 yards. Nice run by Jawan Boyd, number 2 for the Trojans.
I can't.
Number 20 didn't have a chance. Number 20 wouldn't have got him in 2-hand touch, was
no. Or flag.
1st and 10 Trojans at the 45. 5 minutes, 22 seconds, 2nd quarter. Trojans trail 20-7. Jawan Boyd remains in the backfield. Off the left hip of Parker Adams, your quarterback. Boyd straight ahead. Trips up at the line. Leans forward for 2, maybe 3.
Yeah.
1, excuse me. They give him 1.
You always wonder sometimes Jawan just never gets rest. He plays every position.
He does.
Defense, special
He's on
teams.
the field the whole game. 2nd and 8.
I bet he sleeps so good on a Friday night after a game.
Boy, don't you know his body is wore out. Adams takes the snap, surveys the field. Plenty of time this time. Great job by that offensive line. Intercepted.
Nah, he called it down.
Did he? He called it down? Okay. Incomplete. Man, it looked like an interception to me. What did I miss?
I think it hit the ground.
Did it hit the ground? Okay.
Parker had plenty of time.
He did. Great job by that offensive line that time. Okay, it did hit the ground. You're right. And Charles Henderson will punt it away. Wait a minute. Personal foul, roughing the passer. We missed that, Wally. It's automatic first down for the Trojans.
That's what I'm talking about.
Personal foul. I'm watching the replay on the – here we go. Let's see. I'm watching the incompletion, and I missed the personal foul late hit on the quarterback.
Oh, there it is.
Okay,
there you go.
Trojans now in Husky territory. They set up a screen beautifully. This is Boyd. He's got a couple of guys to beat. He's down inside the 20-yard line, right around the 20. They'll mark him out at the 23. He must have stepped out earlier than I saw. They're really, really getting Jawan Boyd into the offense here in the second quarter, aren't they?
Yeah, and I wanted to give a shout-out to number 78 on the offensive line, but I do not have a name for him.
Yep.
But on that last play that Parker
made a good block.
Oh, man, it was a great block.
Who's 54? The left tackle.
That's Zamir Caffey.
Zamir Caffey. All right, I got you. First and 10 Trojans after the screenplay to Jawan Boyd.
Ooh, a little Statue of Liberty.
I thought it was a busted play, didn't you? Adams making what he can out of it, which is good yardage around the right side.
I'm going to call that the fake Statue of Liberty play.
It would look like it. Look, Parker's touching his chest.
Let's watch the replay.
Parker's touching his chest. It was a busted play, but, boy, he made good on it.
Premier Dodge
around
replay.
The right side. Yeah, that was a busted play.
No, I say that's a fake Statue of Liberty play.
Parker did a great job. Good job right there. Bent and done on the back block, right? Coming back with a block.
I'll have to ask Parker that. I think that's a design play now.
Second and 2 now. It was busted.
That's called the fake Statue of Liberty play.
That's called I turned the wrong way. Oh, crap. What am I going to do with it?
I'll ask Parker.
Frazier straight ahead. He's going to have his first down. Good hard running by Frazier. Have his first down. It'll be first and 10 Trojans from the 12. 2:58 now, second quarter. Trojans trail 20-7, but threatening, and Jawan Boyd back in the game. He got out and got him a swallow of water. He's back in. Jawan Boyd at the bottom of your screen. Looked like Hewitt was blitzing that time on that hard count. Looked like they were bringing more than 4. Parker looking, and they did blitz off the corner. Number 44 with a touchdown.
That's Wes Templin.
Wes Templin from Parker Adams. Great job by Parker Adams surveying the field and finding his open receiver because they were doubling Jawan on the left corner, which left Wes open down the seam route right there, and they hit him for 6 points. Trojans have had 3 drives. They scored 2 touchdowns. Hewitt-Trussville's had 3 drives. They scored 3 touchdowns. Got to pat these Trojans on the back for matching Hewitt-Trussville offensively so far. Nick Pearson puts it right through there. 20-14 with 2:34 left. Want to thank Pike County School Systems, Premier Dodge, Max Federal Credit Union, the Troy City Schools, City of Troy, and Road Mart. We'll be right back.
It's your community electric cooperative. We're grateful for your trust to provide the energy you need, giving you the power to power on.
Our lives are continually powered by energy, and energy is everything. Powering you through each moment. Real life, powered by your local Touchstone Energy Electric Cooperative. That's the value of electricity.
20-14, 2:34 left before the half. An offensive explosion from both sides of the field. Hewitt-Trussville not being denied on their offense, and the Trojans looking really sharp in their offense.
Good play by Wes Templin on that.
Yeah. Pearson 7 yards deep in the end zone.
Still upset.
He looks a little better. His body language is a little better after that one, isn't it?
Well, he gives the fist pump when it goes completely out of the end zone. I'm telling you, I know Nick.
Yeah. Hewitt-Trussville will start at their own 25. Wally, can the Trojan defense make some adjustments, or are there any adjustments to be made, or are we just being manhandled that much? What do you think?
That's a hard question.
It is.
I'm just going to have to tell you that's a hard question to answer.
Let's keep watching here. This will be the 4th drive. Hewitt-Trussville has scored on their first 3 drives. Let's see if the Trojans can stand tall right here and force a punt. Run around the left side. He's got yardage, 8, 9. Give him 9.5 yards around the left side. No, wait a minute. They're giving him 10. It'll be a first down.
I think they gave him first.
They're
lining up. They're ready to rock and roll.
They do not waste any time, do they? Quick hitch out to the left. The chains are not even set up. The Trojans, good tackling by the Trojans, no doubt.
Burden, number 11, Burden.
Nice job on the tackling. Those are sure tackles, but not until after the 5-yard pass is complete.
Yeah, they were running the play and changed.
Yeah. 5 wide for Hewitt-Trussville. Was he drawn off or did he just get an early start? Illegal sub. I think Zion Grady. The signal was illegal substitution. I don't know what they marked off. 5 yards, 2nd and 1. Hewitt-Trussville. Wally, Hewitt-Trussville has not thrown it deep tonight on 2nd and 1. Look for him to try it deep one time right here.
Yeah.
Nope, they keep throwing it sideways. Right through the wickets. Right through the wickets. I thought on 2nd and 1 we might see something more than a sideways pass.
Yeah.
But I was wrong.
Brings up 3rd down.
Hey, they've had so much success throwing it sideways. Why even try to go vertical?
I'm telling you.
3rd and a half yard. They give it to the running back right up the middle. The Trojans
That goes
really
nowhere.
stuff it. I'm going to give him a yard loss on the play. Wally. It's going to bring up 4th and 2.
Brings up 4th down.
We talked about it when they started this drive. Can the Trojans stand up and force a punt? And maybe they can right here. This 4th and 2 for the Trojans. And
did they get
Zion did lean over into the neutral zone. Zion leans over in the neutral zone. And in college and in pros, that is not a penalty.
Nope.
But if you lean across that neutral zone in high school, it's 5 yards. Hewitt-Trussville gave us a little bit of our own medicine right there, didn't they? The Parker Adams hard count.
Yeah, it's like going through the soup kitchen. Just
running back off right guard. Not much happening. Number 0 with a good tackle that time. Give him 1.5 yards on the play. 2nd and 8. Trojans a little confused on defense, but they finally got set. And he finally throw one vertical, incomplete. It wasn't a called vertical route. The quarterback for Hewitt-Trussville kind of got flushed out, and one of the slot receivers just took off down the field, and he was open, but they couldn't make the connection. Thank goodness for the Trojans.
Another 3rd down. You know, if we could stop them here on 2 downs deal.
3rd and 9. You're right, Wally.
And as explosive our offense has been the last
tie
couple
this baby up or take
yes,
the lead with a Nick Pearson extra point. Screenplay coming
screen.
across the middle. Nice job by the Trojan defense right there, stopping that cold. That's number 25 with a sure tackle from his safety position. Timeout on the field. I like this timeout right here. The clock's still running, but we got timeout. We lost 5 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, I know.
You got a 4th and 4 right here. You want to make sure your defense is in the exact right position for this big 4th down play. Your defense is just reeling, giving up big chunks of yardage, and finally, right around midfield, they've had a couple of good defensive plays, and here it is 4th and 4. Take a timeout and get it all set.
That was number 25, Neil.
Javier Omino.
I have to ask Coach on that.
Okay. So I like this defensive timeout right here. Give them a break, give them a breather, and let's get a stop right here. Get the ball over on downs with enough time left on the clock to do some damage before halftime. While we got a second, I want to call the cheerleaders real quick. Elsie Claire Coppage, Addie Grace Adler, Lauren Wilkes, Mary Hayden West, Taylor Hobby, Aurora Tip, Addison Armstrong, Abby Barron, Ebby Kate Lindsay, Allie Lewis, Gabby Gandy, Reagan Alberson, Sarah Taylor, Lola Drinkwater, Riley Rose Norris, Zale Johnson, and Kendall Eaton, the 2023 cheerleaders. 4th down here. Do they get a sack? Oh God, are you kidding me? They had him, Wally, for a sack.
Unbelievable.
They had him for a sack, and he just shifty and slick and got out of it and converted the 1st down. Unbelievable. I thought for sure we had a sack on him.
Look at that. 1.
Corey Bell was in on that play at nose guard, number 79, causing havoc. Golly, we had him. Had him for a sack. Anyway, he gets loose and gets the 1st down. 34 seconds left. Timeout on the field. We'll be right back, folks.
Does your schedule have you going every direction, but you need to find a new vehicle? Want to browse at your own leisure? Type www.premiertroy.com. That's www.premiertroy.com on your computer or mobile device and view our new arrivals 24/7. Shop where your best deals are just a click away.
If you think you know Troy City Schools, there's more. Think STEM Labs, where active play becomes learning. Artistic creations come alive with 3D printing and robotic programming. Think future programmers, building, modeling, and coding their own technology. Think no-cost dual enrollment opportunities. Think future rocket scientists. Think T3. Trojans of tomorrow, today. Troy City Schools.
1st and 10, Hewitt-Trussville after the 4th down conversion, a little tunnel screen, incomplete. Wally, I just had visions of sugar plums in my head. I thought we get this sack over on downs, and I could see Parker Adams just hitting Jawan Boyd on a streak down the sidelines, and I could see the Trojans going into halftime 21-20 with the lead.
I know.
Didn't happen. 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. 30 seconds left before the half. Pressure again. Grady's after him. Zion Grady with the first sack of the 2023 season, and it comes in the spring game. Number 6 for the Trojans. Gets the sack.
And Grimes, number 5, was also in on that.
Timeout Hewitt-Trussville as they want to save the 21 seconds. It'll be 3rd and 13 when we come back, folks. Watch these commercials, and we'll come back for the rest of the half.
As your community electric cooperative, we're grateful for your trust to provide the energy you need, giving you the power to power on.
Every new and pre-owned vehicle will be sold at some price this weekend. Good credit or bad credit, you can be approved. Every pre-owned vehicle is priced below KBP. Every new vehicle is priced up to $5,000 below MSRP. This sale will not carry over. Remember, nobody beats a premier deal. Nobody!
3rd and 13 after the sack by the Trojans. 21 seconds left in the half. Pass out in the left flats, incomplete, too strong, and led him too much, and incomplete, which stops the clock. I don't even think the clock ran.
Be 4th down.
It will be 4th and 14.
And hey, I want to tell the viewing audience,
4th and 13.
You want to stay around at halftime because, like Neil and I promised you, we always bring in a good goodie bag. We got Jarrell Jernigan. Hey, he has a Super Bowl ring, folks. Played here at Troy University. He's going to come talk to us at halftime.
4th down and 13. Pressure from the Trojans again. Quarterback is loose. Can they get him out? He's short. It depends on the spot, folks. The official's a little late getting there. Let's see where he stops. Oh, he got his
They gave him a liberal spot. You got to be
first
kidding.
down with 12 seconds left. And, hey, you know what, man? You got to pat that. I want to see where he on the premier replay where he steps out right here. I'm curious.
Right there he stepped out. Oh, my goodness.
He stepped out a full yard short, but the official just didn't see it.
That's like when you're tiddlywinks.
I hope that doesn't go into points after they gave him first down on that play.
I think it is now.
Yeah, he dropped it.
Oh, my goodness.
He dropped it, Wally. Unbelievable. The official definitely had a mishap. Did not see the quarterback step out a yard prior to be getting his first down, and I thought it was about to cost the Trojans.
Oh, my goodness.
6 points. But what did we say on that other one? Right through the wickets.
Yep. Gosh, that just makes me, if it's maybe a half a yard, I can understand missing it. That was a yard and a half.
Yeah, and the official just, it's a 5-man crew, Wally.
Yeah.
5-man crew. He's trying to spot it from 14 yards away. He's trying to spot where he went out of bounds.
Hey, I want to give a plug to the officiating crew. Neil and I used to be officials, and we got good friends that are officials, Kevin Bryan. We ask you, if you're out there watching this game, and you want to be an official, go talk to your local association. They need officials.
They do.
It's one of the dying breed of professions out there. They just don't have a lot of officials anymore.
This would be about a 46-yard field goal attempt if they choose to go that route. This will be the last play of the half. And the official made a mistake. Now, he did not do it on purpose, but he missed the quarterback stepping out of bounds, and I hope that does not equal points. against the Trojans when the official made a human error. Let's see. Last play of the half. Intercepted. This is Jawan Boyd on the interception, and he goes down at 21. But interception, Jawan Boyd, and yes, Zion Grady with the pressure caused the throw to be a little earlier than normal, but Jawan Boyd with the interception. And at the half, Hewitt-Trussville 20, Charles Henderson 14, an offensive show from both sides of the field. We hope you enjoyed it. We'll be right back with head coach of the Eufaula Tigers, Jarrell Jernigan, here shortly. We'll be back.
Every new and pre-owned vehicle will be sold at some price this weekend. Good credit or bad credit, you can be approved. Every pre-owned vehicle is priced below KBP. Every new vehicle is priced up to $5,000 below MSRP. This sale will not carry over. Remember, nobody beats a premier deal. Nobody!
If you think you know Troy City Schools, there's more. Think STEM Labs, where active play becomes learning. Artistic creations come alive with 3D printing and robotic programming. Think future programmers, building, modeling, and coding their own technology. Think no-cost dual enrollment opportunities. Think future rocket scientists. Think T3. Trojans of tomorrow, today. Troy City Schools.
The Pike County school system is an innovator in education, bringing a variety of dual enrollment opportunities to its students. Well-qualified students can earn college credit while still in high school, possibly even earning an associate degree, all at no cost to the student. The Pike County school system is dedicated to preparing students for employment or continued college education following high school. Pike County Schools, excellence in education.
There's power in the simplest of actions, like one neighbor helping another, where everybody looks out for everybody else. Community is everything to your electric cooperative, and we're grateful for your trust to provide the energy you need, giving you the power to power on.
Max is woven into the fabric of our communities. We have history here, memories that stir warm feelings. We've always been Max, never changing the heart of who we are. We lift others up who are out there doing good work. That's part of our strength, all of us together helping create a better community. Save, borrow, and invest with expert guidance from Max Credit Union. Smart money made simple.
Earn 5% on your first $2,500 with Elevate Money Market. You can enjoy bigger rates on your balances with Max. What's your more? Save for a beach vacation? Prepare for the unexpected? Or elevate your dream into a reality? You expect more, and Max delivers. Max, smart money made simple.
Every new and pre-owned vehicle will be sold at some price this weekend. Good credit or bad credit, you can be approved. Every pre-owned vehicle is priced below KBP. Every new vehicle is priced up to $5,000 below MSRP. This sale will not carry over. Remember, nobody beats a premier deal. Nobody!
Are you ready for an adventure? Are you ready to see the world? What are you waiting for? The Pike County Schools First in Flight program is offered to eligible students at no cost. For information, call or visit our website. Pike County Schools.
As your community electric cooperative, we're grateful for your trust to provide the energy you need, giving you the power to power on. There's power in the simplest of actions, like one neighbor helping another, where everybody looks out for everybody else. Community is everything to your electric cooperative, and we're grateful for your trust to provide the energy you need, giving you the power to power on.
Every new and pre-owned vehicle will be sold at some price this weekend. Good credit or bad credit, you can be approved. Every pre-owned vehicle is priced below KBP. Every new vehicle is priced up to $5,000 below MSRP. This sale will not carry over. Remember, nobody beats a premier deal. Nobody!
The Pike County School System is an innovator in education, bringing a variety of dual enrollment opportunities to its students. Well-qualified students can earn college credit while still in high school, possibly even earning an associate degree, all at no cost to the student. The Pike County School System is dedicated to preparing students for employment or continued college education following high school. Pike County Schools, excellence in education.
If you think you know Troy City Schools, there's more. Think STEM labs, where active play becomes learning. Artistic creations come alive with 3D printing and robotic programming. Think future programmers, building, modeling, and coding their own technology. Think no-cost dual enrollment opportunities. Think future rocket scientists. Think T3, Trojans of tomorrow, today. Troy City Schools. If you think you know Troy City Schools, there's more. Think STEM labs, where active play becomes learning. Artistic creations come alive with 3D printing and robotic programming. Think future programmers, building, modeling, and coding their own technology. Think no-cost dual enrollment opportunities. Think future rocket scientists. Think T3, Trojans of tomorrow, today. Troy City Schools.
Does your schedule have you going every direction, but you need to find a new vehicle? Want to browse at your own leisure? Type www.premiertroy.com. That's www.premiertroy.com on your computer or mobile device and view our new arrivals 24/7. Shop where your best deals are just a click away.
If you think you know Troy City Schools, there's more. Think STEM labs, where active play becomes learning. Artistic creations come alive with 3D printing and robotic programming. Think future programmers, building, modeling, and coding their own technology. Think no-cost dual enrollment opportunities. Think future rocket scientists. Think T3, Trojans of tomorrow, today. Troy City Schools.
Max is woven into the fabric of our communities. We have history here, memories that stir warm feelings. We've always been Max, never changing the heart of who we are. We lift others up who are out there doing good work. That's part of our strength, all of us together helping create a better community. Save, borrow, and invest with expert guidance from Max Credit Union. Smart money made simple.
As your community electric cooperative, we're grateful for your trust to provide the energy you need, giving you the power to power on.
Our lives are continually powered by energy, and energy is everything. Powering you through each moment. Real life, powered by your local Touchstone Energy Electric Cooperative. That's the value of electricity.
The Pike County School System is bringing a variety of career and technical education opportunities to the students of Pike County. Students have the opportunity to learn in project-based learning environments, emphasizing technical skills needed for competitive employment in the 21st century. The Pike County School System offers a series of traditional career and technical education programs, along with a growing variety of dual enrollment certificate programs, all at no cost to the student. Pike County Schools, excellence in education.
Does your schedule have you going every direction, but you need to find a new vehicle? Want to browse at your own leisure? Type www.premiertroy.com. That's www.premiertroy.com on your computer or mobile device and view our new arrivals 24/7. Shop where your best deals are just a click away.
Earn 5% on your first $2,500 with Elevate Money Market. You can enjoy bigger rates on your balances with Max. What's your more? Save for a beach vacation? Prepare for the unexpected? or elevate your dream into a reality. You expect more, and Max delivers. Max, smart money made simple.
Back to the C Spire Troy Cable Spring Classic halftime. Hewitt-Trussville 20, Charles Henderson 14 in an offensive first half, a little different than the other games we've had. Special guest here tonight, Jarrell Jernigan, the athletic director and head football coach at the Eufaula Tigers. Jarrell, thanks for coming up.
Thanks for having me,
Coach. Thank you. Coming over just to see the squads and see what's going on here at the Spring Classic Jamboree. And I understand that Eufaula High School is finishing up their spring training.
Yes, sir.
And you're going to play Booker T. Washington Wednesday night.
Wednesday night at 6 in Tuskegee. Yes,
nice. Have you had a good spring?
Yeah, we have. You know, we lost some key spots on defense and offense. Losing Young Zay Pierre at outside linebacker and Patrick Screws at left tackle.
Two
and then
really good ones.
Really good players. And Copeland Cotton at quarterback. So we got a quarterback battle going on right now. But it's been a good spring. You know, guys out there competing. Yep. And some younger guys stepping up. So that's always good.
Health-wise, are you looking at getting anybody back during the summer, or are you primarily healthy?
Health-wise, we're pretty good. We got a couple out with in concussion protocol, okay. But for the most part, we're pretty healthy. And you know, like I said before, guys coming out and they're just competing, and that's good to see. Always guys competing. Right. And so, like I tell them always, us coaches trying to evaluate them to see who can play for us when the season get here.
That's right. And Wally, any questions for Coach
I was just one thing, I guess it makes you feel welcome home. You know, you played a lot of games right out there on that field, Coach Jernigan. What's it feel like to come back and see what Troy has done since you've left?
Man, it feels good to come back. I always consider Troy as my second home. You know, I come here, and the community and everybody from the university to the high school, even Miss Lisa Faison, she always make me feel like I'm at home when I come back to Troy. You know, they welcome me with open arms. So that always feel good to me when I come back, knowing when I come here, you know, it feels like my second home, and I don't have to worry about nothing here. But, I mean, a lot of memories in this place right here. You know, it'll change big time since I was playing here with the new end zone, closing the end zone, stuff like that. And they even put new turf out there. So, that's right. So it's good to see that the university is steady growing.
Well, I got a story. I need to tell a story. It's about you, but you don't know about it. Okay, I was the statistician on the field for the Sunbelt officials for about 20 years.
Yes, sir.
So I was down there on the sidelines when you were doing your deal. I was also on the sidelines when Leotis McKelvin was doing his deal. So I got to see a lot of good players right up close. I was down there on the sidelines because I kept the stats for how the officials were doing. Leotis was about to be drafted, and he had an NFL career, defensive back with the Bills. And a guy, I was talking to a buddy of mine, and I said, man, who is going to return kickoffs and return punts for Troy? That's where we're going to miss Leotis, because he was special at returning punts and kicks. And a friend of mine's sister, her name is Dare Hennigan. She was a kindergarten teacher in Eufaula, Miss Dare Hennigan. And she's retired now. She's been retired a couple of years. And she looked at me and she said, don't worry, y'all are going to be just fine at kick returning, because Jarrell Jernigan's coming from Eufaula, and he'll probably end up returning kicks for Troy. And I thought to myself, Jarrell's really good at Eufaula, but he's got big shoes to fill with Leotis McKelvin. Well, let me tell you something, Jarrell. You did more than fill the shoes of Leotis McKelvin. Miss Dare Hennigan was exactly correct. You came in and took right up where Leotis left off, and she was correct. We were good in the kick returning department for a long time. You were so exciting to watch.
I appreciate it, but it's crazy that you said it, because Leotis actually taught me how to catch punts.
That's awesome.
Coming from Eufaula here, I played quarterback in high school.
Yeah.
So when I got here, Shane Wisen was the receiver coach, and he said, if you want your value and your stock to rise, you got to learn how to catch punts and catch kickoff returns.
He was right, wasn't he?
And he was right. He was right on. And then when I got here my freshman year, Leotis actually took me in and helped me judge ball in the air on punt returns, and that's how I learned how to catch punts.
That is awesome right there. Jarrell, talk to the viewing audience a little bit about leaving Troy and becoming an NFL player with the NFL Giants. And
a Super Bowl win.
Winning a Super Bowl with the Giants. And just explain to the people the difference stepping up from high school to Division I and then Division I to NFL.
Well, first coming from high school, like I said before, I played quarterback, and a lot of people didn't think I could transition from quarterback and play receiver at the college level. Well, Shane Wise, a lot of people don't know that Shane Wisen was my high school coach, and he left my 10th grade year and took the job here at Troy.
Okay.
So we knew all along that I was going to leave high school, leave quarterback, and go to receiver.
Right.
But at the time, everybody thought I was going to Auburn.
I remember that.
And then that didn't work out. Auburn said I was too little, whatever, it didn't work out. And then they ended up coming to Troy, best decision of my life that I ever made, with Tony Franklin at the time being here and Larry Blakeney. And I look at him like a second dad to me. I call him up all the time, and we talk and stuff like that. But then getting here and just the transition, because when I got here, I only know really two routes: a go and a post. Because leaving high school, I was like, you know what, I'm faster than everybody. I can just outrun everybody.
Yep.
But then when I got here, I was like, okay, like these guys just as fast as me. So, you know, I had to fine tune my skills in route running. And Shane Wisden and Neil Brown, who was my position coach when I was here. And then
Under Larry Blakeney.
Yep. And then when Tony Franklin left, they bumped Neil Brown up to the offensive coordinator. Then Kenny Edifield came in as my position coach. So I had Neil Brown as my offensive coordinator and Kenny Edifield as my receiver coach.
You were doing pretty good in the coaching department.
Coaching department was just fine. So I really thank all those guys for my technique, my route running, and like Coach Watson always used to tell me, he said, look, I'm not going to tell you how to run the ball. Yeah. He said, I can show you how to get open, and when you get the ball, you just got to be you.
That's right. Yeah,
you know,
right.
But I think Coach Blakeney, because when I got to that next level, like I was ready for that next level, as in I was mature enough, going in the NFL locker room with all those other guys, and I think Lawrence Times and OC, because those Troy guys was already there, and they gave me a lot of help.
That's great
when I got there.
That's great. Well, going back to the UFALA and the program coming into this fall, how does your home schedule match up with your region games? Is it set up good for you, or are you on the road for your region games most part?
It's set up okay. Now we have a lot of region games back to back this year.
Okay.
We only got 4 home games this year. We got 4 home games, but a lot of our region games are back. I know it's Charles Henderson, Ozark, back to back in region games. You know we don't want that because you don't know who's gonna be banged up after those games like that. You kind of want a game in between.
Yeah.
But that's the way the schedule.
Well, I think every sports writer in Alabama is going to go ahead and say that Charles Henderson and UFALA is going to be the top contenders for this region. And my question to you is, you know, your kid's going to have to come here to play this year, and you know a lot of them probably never seen football stadium like this. Is that going to be a negative? I mean, will the lights be too bright? That's what he's asking.
I don't think the lights would be too bright for my kids. The one thing I'm kind of worried about, you know, college field, different high school field, and those hashes out there.
Yep.
See, a lot of people don't take that into consideration with your alignment, of your receivers and all that. But I don't think the lights would be too bright for them. But I just want them to come in to compete. I think last year game down in Eufaula, everybody hyped that game up. That's the region championship. And like I tell my kids, we went in there and laid an egg. I mean, we can't have 4 turnovers.
The turnover bug.
I'll
tell you this, Coach. It was a sad Thanksgiving day at my house. Because, of course, my son plays for Charles Henderson, and my older son coaches quarterback coach. So it was a terrible Thanksgiving at the Lowry house.
But I'm looking forward to it. I hope when we come down here and play Charles Henderson, it'll be us two of those top 2 teams in our region, and that'll be wonderful to come back and play a good team like Charles Henderson. I mean, they got good players. Jawan Board, he's an awesome player. He's probably the best player in this region in 5A right there. I mean, you just can't game plan for him.
Well, I wanted to give kudos to all your staff at UFALA when they just opened their arms for Neil and myself and Troy Cable. When we went there, they gave us everything, and we're going to do the exact same when they come here this year. And we're going to treat them up and give them good food and all that. But y'all got a class act. Joey Branham met us at the gate and escorted us to the press box, and it was all set up. Everything.
I want to thank you, Mr. Spire, for having your son on my staff.
Well, he speaks highly of you, and hey, if he ever gets out of line, me and my wife, you got full authority to take that belt out and get him. Get him. Well, listen, folks, thank you so much for tuning in and watching Coach Jarrell Jernigan, head high school football coach and athletic director at
Eufaula High School. And without that, Neil, you got anything else?
Best of luck Wednesday night at Booker T. Washington, Coach.
I appreciate it.
Get out of there healthy.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you,
All
Coach.
right.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Coach. And we'll see you
in a few
just shortly.
minutes for Charles Henderson, Hewitt-Trussville.
Earn 5% on your first $2,500 with Elevate Money Market. You can enjoy bigger rates on your balances with Max. What's your more? Save for a beach vacation? Prepare for the unexpected? Or elevate your dream into a reality? You expect more, and Max delivers. Max, smart money made simple.
If you think you know Troy City Schools, there's more. Think STEM labs, where active play becomes learning. Artistic creations come alive with 3D printing and robotic programming. Think future programmers, building, modeling, and coding their own technology. Think no-cost dual enrollment opportunities. Think future rocket scientists. Think T3, Trojans of tomorrow, today. Troy City Schools.
Does your schedule have you going every direction, but you need to find a new vehicle? Want to browse at your own leisure? Type www.premiertroy.com. That's www.premiertroy.com on your computer or mobile device and view our new arrivals 24/7. Shop where your best deals are just a click away.
The Pike County school system is bringing a variety of career and technical education opportunities to the students of Pike County. Students have the opportunity to learn in project-based learning environments, emphasizing technical skills needed for competitive employment in the 21st century. The Pike County school system offers a series of traditional career and technical education programs, along with a growing variety of dual enrollment certificate programs, all at no cost to the student. Pike County Schools. Excellence in education.
Every new and pre-owned vehicle will be sold at some price this weekend. Good credit or bad credit, you can be approved. Every pre-owned vehicle is priced below KBP. Every new vehicle is priced up to $5,000 below MSRP. This sale will not carry over. Remember, nobody beats a premier deal. Nobody!
Are you ready for an adventure? Are you ready to see the world? What are you waiting for? The Pike County Schools First in Flight program is offered to eligible students at no cost. For information, call or visit our website.
20-14, Hewitt-Trussville coming out of the locker room. Charles Henderson gets it first. Hopefully they can get the ball, go right down the field, and take the lead. Let's see what happens, folks. We're in for a good one. Not sure how long the starters are going to stay in. Charles Henderson's going to start on the 25. That's a dead kick. Blake Lowry will get the start here at the second half, so looks like the second stringers are in for sure for Charles Henderson. And Coach Floyd told us in his interview that he would talk to Coach Hambright at halftime, so I am guessing that these are the second stringers for Hewitt-Trussville as well. If for sure they did talk like they said they were.
I guess hats off for that, giving all your players
a chance to get some reps, no doubt. 20-14, your halftime score. With both teams coming out of there healthy too, no injuries.
Yep.
Lowry takes a snap. Hands it off to the right. Number 3 fumbles it and gets back on it at the last second. Looks like he got no yardage on all that, just back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 Trojans. This is Thomas, number 3. Lowry calling the signals. Looks to the sideline to get the play.
It looks like Benton is still centering for the Trojans.
Okay.
You got Wes Templin, number 44.
In its slot. Lowry looking to throw. Fires it in the flats. It's complete. He bulls his way forward for 2-3 more yards. Good throw, good catch, and a good run finishing the catch.
That's number 15, Cameron Johnson on the catch.
Wally, is he any kin to John Johnson?
He is.
Is that his little brother?
I think so.
Okay.
His little brother.
Okay. John Johnson, a heck of a player at Charles Henderson and Troy University. Third and 4 for Lowry and the Trojans.
I guess Blake needs to learn how to do the big easy like.
Yeah, he needs to get that clap down, doesn't he?
Clap down.
15 seconds on the play clock. No use to hurry here. Hands it off to Thompson straight ahead. Then he bounces it outside, nowhere to go. Loses a yard or two on the play. It'll be 4th and 7. 4th and 6. 4th and 6. And I believe the Trojans will punt it away. Yeah, here comes Nick Pearson and company.
Now, folks, last year, Nick Pearson, when I mean he boomed some punts to help us win some games.
Oh, yeah.
That's an understatement.
Wally, he flipped the field so many times. So many times he flipped the field. Just a weapon. Again, if you're just tuning back in after halftime, these are the second stringers. First stringers are taking a break. There's a few first stringers still out there, but for the most part, second stringers. Some of the first stringers are playing a different position.
Yep. Well, I do see Zion Grady out there. And
running back off the left tackle. Good play by the Trojan defense right there. Zero getting off the pile there. Good tackle by Zero.
Zarian Mack.
2nd and 8, 2-yard gain. You're exactly right, Wally. This looks like the starters on defense. So I'm just really not sure. Quick screen pass out to the right, and he's out the gate. He is out the gate. Big gainer down the right side. Again, Wally, why throw the ball down the field when you have success throwing it sideways?
Yeah, that's true.
And Coach Jernigan is here scouting that. You reckon you follow a throw it sideways on us? Yeah. Finally, they take a shot down the field, and he overthrows it. The Trojans covered it well. 2nd and 10. That is really their first real shot down the field. They had an improvised play where they threw it down the field, but that was the first called go route that I've seen.
I tell you what, man, good Lord bless us some good weather today, man. It's been just.
I see a big thundercloud. It looks like out there toward South Pike County, but it's not over here, is it?
No, sir.
You're definitely right on that. It is cooled off nicely, too, this afternoon with the clouds. And I believe we're going to be able to get this game in before a thunderclapper hits us for sure.
That's good. You know, I'm just, after talking to Coach Jernigan, about their schedule, Charles Henderson, I don't know what happened there. He just.
Quarterback keeper around the right, and he put the moves on a couple of Trojans, and he's in for the score.
Never touch. But going back to Charles Henson's schedule, Neil, we got 6 all back-to-back road games. How will that affect our Trojans?
It'll be a tall task. You go on the road that many weeks in a row, that is difficult. Extra point pending, 26-14, Hewitt-Trussville now. Kick is up, kick is good. 27-14. We'll be back, folks. Stay with us after these commercials.
Are you ready for an adventure? Are you ready to see the world? What are you waiting for? The Pike County Schools First in Flight program is offered to eligible students at no cost. For information, call or visit our website. Pike County Schools.
As your
we're back.
27-14 is your score. Wally now trying to get a bite of pizza down there in the break.
Yep.
Excuse us. 7:26 left, third quarter.
I hope my doctor didn't hear you say that.
This will be a dead play. Boyd takes it at the 15, but Trojans will start at the 25.
Neil, I'm supposed to be on broccoli, asparagus.
Pepperoni pizza don't count?
That does not. I don't think that's on the.
All right, then. Number 17, Lowry, back out to lead the Trojans again for the second drive of the second half.
Wasn't that Noah's number 2?
Yeah, he wore 17.
Yeah.
Handoff off the right side, nowhere to go, but he spins out. He's got speed. Watch out, folks. When he reverses field, he can run. He's got first down yardage after reversing field. Thompson can really fly out in the open.
Thomas on the carry.
Thomas, excuse me.
Charles Henderson, first down.
Trying to get it. Terrence Thomas.
First and 10 Trojans at their own 39. Under 7 minutes, third quarter now. Lowry looks, pumps, hits his man in stride on the quick slant. Is that Johnson again?
That's Johnson, number 16. No, I'm sorry, that's Terrius Lee.
Larry's pass complete to number 16. Tertavius Lee, 8 of 9.
Nice throw from Lowry there. He's 2 for 2 on the night.
Learned all that from his mom.
Did he?
Yeah.
Second short for the Trojans. Thomas straight ahead. He's a speed guy. He's not a power guy. I wished on that one he was just winning there low and got his first down.
Yeah.
He was looking to bounce really quick, and that doesn't allow the Trojans to get the first down. It'll be 3rd and 1 all over again. You can't go for the home run on every play. You got to know your football game. It was 2nd and 1, and all he needed was 1.
Yeah, I think he called timeout, heat timeout.
Timeout on the field. We'll be right back.
As your community electric cooperative, we're grateful for your trust to provide the energy you need, giving you the power to power on.
Our lives are continually powered by energy, and energy is everything. Powering you through each moment. Real life, powered by your local Touchstone Energy Electric Cooperative. That's the value of electricity.
Does your schedule have you going every direction, but you need to find a new vehicle? Want to browse at your own leisure? Type www.premiertroy.com. That's www.premiertroy.com on your computer or mobile device and view our new arrivals 24/7. Shop where your best deals are just a click away.
If you think you know Troy City Schools, there's more. Think STEM Labs, where active play becomes learning. Artistic creations come alive with 3D printing and robotic programming. Think future programmers, building, modeling, and coding their own technology. Think no.
3rd and 1 for the Trojans coming out of the timeout. Lowry keeps it around the left side. It's an RPO. He tries to make the completion. They call it incomplete. 4th and 1. I like the read by Lowry, not giving it there. He couldn't quite get his shoulders turned to make the connection.
Yeah.
Big brother Noah down there taking pointers so he can tell him after the game.
Yeah, they talk. Good brothers, good brothers do that. Blake asks questions a lot. I mean, Noah was a good quarterback here.
4th and 1. Thomas bounces it to the outside. He's got his first down. Don't go backwards. Thought for a minute he was going to run backwards.
I did too.
First down Trojans. Terrence Thomas with the run around the left end. Just enough for a first down.
I mean, it was just always hard to coach Noah and Blake because, you and I played together. I was a lineman. I was never quarterback. Coach Gillen would never give me a chance to touch the ball, so they had to rely on their other buddies, just like Blake. He relies a lot on Parker. Parker teaches him a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's great.
Good.
The mentorship.
Exactly.
1st and 10 at midfield for the Trojans. Blake Lowry in relief for Parker Adams. If you just tuning in, Parker Adams is not hurt. It's just a spring game and more kids getting more reps. Lowry fires it across the middle. This is Templin. He's got number 44 for a 5-yard gainer. Nice play by Lowry and Templin right there. I like the way Blake saw that his protection was breaking down a little bit, and he stepped up in the pocket, as you'll see right here. He says, I see the hole. I see it right there. He steps up and fires it in there to Templin. That's a good play by both Trojans. 2nd and 4.5. 4 minutes left, third quarter. Trojans trail 27-14.
I like to see a little pass to Owen Pugh.
This is Frazier around the left side, number 20. Not much, maybe a yard.
Number 21, Owen Pugh, will be a 9th grader, and Coach Hambright said in the paper the other day, in Troy Messenger, that he will see some action this year.
How about that?
And
he's in the game now at the bottom of your screen.
Yeah, he's very, very athletic.
Very bottom of your screen. He's out of the picture, actually.
Umpire threw that. I don't know if it was a snapping infraction.
Let's see. I don't know. The verbal. You reckon that was? That is a verbal. That's a verbal, Wally. A Hewitt-Trussville player said something with his mouth, and he's getting an earful from the coach over there. You see him?
Oh yeah, he is.
And so that was a verbal penalty. Hewitt-Trussville player said something vulgar on the field, and they cost him 15 yards. 15 yards against the Huskies. The Hewitt-Trussville coach is out. He wants to know who it is and who said it and what they said. Obviously so. Coach Floyd said, we're not having none of that. I need to know who it is. I need to know what they said. I believe it was number 60, and he already ran off the field. But we're going to find out. He's on a march.
I think there's going to be some bleachers in his future. That's what Coach Hogan would have done.
Yeah, no doubt. 1st and 10 Trojans. Lowry gives it to Thomas around the left side. Nothing cooking. Maybe a loss of a yard.
I tell you, number 77, Sterling Sharp.
Yeah.
Is it just my eyes, or did he grow another 2 inches? Good gracious.
He has grown, hasn't he?
Wow.
Holding against the Trojans. Backs them up 10. Replay first down is about the only good thing to come out of that.
Yeah.
Lowry's going to have to hit Templin again, looks like, Wally. Or Pugh. Or Lee. Lowry surveys, takes off running. He's going to run it himself. I believe he might have been across the line of scrimmage. I don't know if they threw it or not, but they did.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah. Let's see on the replay if he's past the line of scrimmage or not. Hard to tell. It was close. Illegal forward pass against the Trojans. They are saying that Blake was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it forward. It was mighty close. It was mighty close. You know, Wally, the actual rule is your entire body, I'm talking about your back foot, everything has to be totally past the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
And without slow-mo replay and the red line like in the big-time productions, you'll never know. Lowry rolling out to his right. Fires it in there.
Good pass.
Short of first down yardage, but got back all the penalty yardage plus a few. Good throw, good completion.
Good throw, good completion. I mean,
Lowry looks to me like he has a knack for being shifty in the pocket and getting away from defenders in the pocket. Not that he's going to take off running and outrun everybody. He just looks to be shifty in the pocket, and I like that.
Yeah.
Trojans got a guy down on a knee, and I don't think anybody's seen it yet. Now the officials have seen it. We'll take a timeout for an injury. We'll be right back.
If you think you know Troy City Schools, there's more. Think STEM Labs, where active play becomes learning. Artistic creations come alive with 3D printing and robotic programming. Think future programmers, building, modeling, and coding their own technology. Think no-cost dual enrollment opportunities. Think future rocket scientists. Think T3. Trojans of tomorrow, today. Troy City Schools.
As your community electric cooperative, we're grateful for your trust to provide the energy you need, giving you the power to power on.
Every new and pre-owned vehicle will be sold at some price this weekend. Good credit or bad credit, you can be approved. Every pre-owned vehicle is priced below KBP. Every new vehicle is priced up to $5,000 below MSRP. This sale will not carry over. Remember, nobody beats a premier deal. Nobody!
Third and 6 for Lowry and company. Terrence Thomas, the running back, right off the right hip of Noah Lowry. Pew at the bottom of your screen.
Blake Lowry.
Blake, did I say Noah? Lowry's going to go down. I knew that was going to happen sooner or later. Lowry's going to take the sack, and it'll be 4th down now. 4th and 11.
Well, you pretty much raised them like me, you know.
Yeah. Timeout on the field. We'll take a timeout, too. We'll be right back.
If you think you know Troy City Schools,
The Pike County School System is an innovator in education, bringing a variety of dual enrollment opportunities to its students. Well-qualified students can earn college credit while still in high school, possibly even earning an associate degree, all at no cost to the student. The Pike County School System is dedicated to preparing students for employment or continued college education following high school. Pike County Schools, excellence in education.
There's power in the simplest of actions, like one neighbor helping another, where everybody looks out for everybody else. Community is everything to your electric cooperative, and we're grateful.
Nick Pearson set up for a 44-yard attempt. Plenty long. Is it straight? No good.
Oh, man, it looks
Wide
so good
left.
up here, but I guess.
Wide left. No problem with the distance on the 44-yarder, and but no good. 27-14 remains the score.
In a regular football field, that'd have been good.
You think it?
People don't realize when they come and kick at Troy, the goalpost is 3 feet on both sides in. They do not change it here in Troy.
No, it is college rule width. Now, we weren't down there. I don't know if it would have been good on high school, but it would have had a better chance, wouldn't it? 1st and 10, Hewitt-Trussville, minute 33, third quarter. Just a beautiful evening here at Veterans Memorial Stadium in Troy, Alabama. Charles Henderson hosting Hewitt-Trussville. Quarterback out to the races again, and he is a quick one, boys. Number 3 for Hewitt-Trussville is a quick cat, and they continue to Swiss cheese the Trojan defense from the beginning of the game. It's a minute 24 left in the third quarter. They have pretty much had their way with the Trojan defense. Quarterback hands it off around the right side. Give them 4 yards around the right side. Second down, Hewitt-Trussville. Charles Henderson trying to get lined up. They go fast. Going to be a pass play. He looks. He's going to run it. He's got first down yardage. Hard hit right there from the Trojans, but he's got his first down up around the 29-yard line, right at the 29 and a half.
And we did talk to James Sparrow, and he said the clock will run all 4 quarters. So.
Bad snap over the head. He does the smart thing and just jumps on it and slides down. It'll be second and 19. Second and 19. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. That's the first time in the game that I've seen them try to go so fast that it messed them up.
Yeah.
And this could be the second string center. We don't know. We just don't know, folks.
We know it's second string quarterback.
Yeah. He's running it around the right side. Good for about 7 yards around the right side. That'll be the end of the third quarter. Hewitt-Trussville 27, Charles Henderson 14. We want to thank Roadmark, the City of Troy, Troy City Schools, Max Ford, Max Federal Credit Union, Premier Dodge, and Pike County School System. We'll be back for the fourth quarter.
There's power in the simplest of actions, like one neighbor helping another, where everybody looks out for everybody else. Community is everything to your electric cooperative, and we're grateful for your trust to provide the energy you need, giving you the power to power on.
Max is woven into the fabric of our communities. We have history here, memories that stir warm feelings. We've always been Max, never changing the heart of who we are. We lift others up who are out there doing good work. That's part of our strength, all of us together helping create a better community. Save, borrow, and invest with expert guidance from Max Credit Union. Smart money made simple.
In the start of the fourth quarter, still Hewitt-Trussville 27, the Trojans 14, but Hewitt-Trussville has a little juice going right now, Dale.
Yeah, third and long, though. Let's see if the Trojans can make something happen right here. A little screenplay out to the right. Great open field tackle. What number is that? 24.
24.
Great open field tackle. Brings up 4th and 10. And Hewitt-Trussville will go for it. Be a 47-yard attempt from right here if they were to try to kick it.
That was Mr. Bernie.
Good tackle, Bernie. 4th and 10. Looking to pass.
I thought we had it intercepted.
Number 47 almost intercepted, but it falls incomplete. The Trojan defense has held for the first time tonight. For the first time tonight, the Trojan defense has stopped Hewitt-Trussville, and the Trojan offense will be on the field. Checking in for the Trojans, number 75, Coy Bell.
Number 47, that was Trey Williams.
Coy Bell, number 79 in the game. We'll see if he can manhandle his guy in front of him.
New quarterback in, I think it's Keldon Stewart.
Hands it off around the right side. Good push by the line that time. Second and 5.
Yeah, I think Coy Bell centering here.
Yeah, he is. Keldon Stewart in at quarterback for the Trojans. Fires it out to the left. He's got his man complete. And that'll be a first down for the Trojans as they move the chains.
And that was number 22, Jordan McBride.
Stewart takes the snap, hands it off to Terrence Thomas, and he's got room right up the middle. He's got his first down. I believe he was down when he fumbled it.
Yeah,
he was. Be first down Trojans at about the 38-yard line of Hewitt-Trussville. Nice job running the ball, Terrence Thomas.
Hey, good blocking, Corey Bell.
Number 73 also. Who's 73, Wally?
That is
that left guard.
Thor, Jacob.
Okay.
Jacob Berkeley. They call him Thor.
All right.
He had a concussion injury last year and did not get to play any.
He's back out there.
Glad to see him back out there.
Stewart looking, shotgun, surveying, fires it out to the right. Double coverage and incomplete, ball on the ground. Stewart tried to throw it into double coverage on the flag route and luckily falls incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the Trojans. Looking for Templin on that play.
Well, maybe it's not a running clock in the fourth quarter.
Well, it ain't running right now. Of course, James Sparrow said he was over there by himself. He's trying to keep it running the best he can. Kellen Stewart hands it off to Thomas. He picks and chooses his holes. And good running by Terrence Thomas. Good for 7 yards right up the gut. Corey Bell and Thor just pushing people around.
I tell you, Thomas, buddy, he's north and south, Neil.
I like it. I gave him trouble on that one run where he was trying to get a half a yard. But so far, I like what I'm seeing. 3rd and 3 for the Trojans. Stewart rolls to his left. He hits Pugh in the flats, number 21, and he's got his first down yardage right there. Kellen Stewart to Owen Pugh.
Good play there.
Yeah. All the way down to the Hewitt-Trussville 24-yard line. Trojans looking to get on the board here late. Whistles on this side, the line judge on this side. Somebody flinched over here. Was it Pugh?
Offsides against the Huskies.
Yeah, the defender in front of Owen Pugh got just a little too close,
A little too close, Wally.
Yeah. Free 5 yards for the Trojans. Wally, I think we're pretty deep at offensive line going into the fall, don't you think?
We are. We got just getting them, trained, and that'll all come in. Yeah. I give Coach Hambright a thumbs up on this, buddy. He is serious when it comes to that weight room.
Yeah.
And I think this summer you're going to see a big turnaround. When we played Pike County the first game of the year here at the Vet, I'm going to say, you remember me telling you that. I mean, that's just his way of coaching, and that's a positive thing for the athletic department, not only just for football but other sports as well.
Yep. 2nd and 10. Kellen Stewart takes the snap, throws it out to the left. This is Pugh again. Makes one man miss and hit hard from a defensive lineman that was charging down the field. Big 98 for Hewitt-Trussville. Cleaned up Owen Pugh, but not till he got a first down for the Trojans.
That's good enough for Charles. Start down.
No, Wally, they didn't give it to him. I mean, it is going to be a first down. It'll be a first down. They got to give it to him. Are they going to measure?
It looked like it was a first down here.
They are going to measure with 5:49 left in the spring jamboree.
Can you believe this?
Can you believe this? Oh, let's go ahead and say it.
Timeout for measurement.
Well, they need
You start the series with the ball touching the paint. And if you spot the ball with the ball touching the paint, then it's a first down. So let's see. Just short. 3rd and inches. So in my mind, if the ball wasn't touching the paint, then it's 3rd down. Wally, who's number 78? Let's call out number 78, the right tackle.
He played in the first half, Neil, and there was no name.
Okay, I got you.
On him.
No name on him on the roster. Okay. Stewart takes the snap. Nowhere for Thomas to go. Nowhere for Terrence Thomas to go. They were on him before he even handed it to him. It'll be 4th and long. Is this Nick Pearson again? Let's see what we got.
I'm sure Nick is saying, let me get out there.
Yeah, I see Parker Adams coming in to hold, and here comes Nick Pearson, and he wants redemption from his miss. You know it. You know it. It's a repeat. It's another 37-yarder. It was 37 yards the other way that he pulled left. Let's see if he gets his 37-yarder through on kicking to the north. Kick is up. He didn't pull it this time. It's good. From 37 yards out, Nick Pearson corrects his mistake, and the Charles Henderson Trojans tack on 3 more. 27-17. We'll be right back, folks.
Replay, brought to you by Premier Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Nobody beats a Premier deal. Nobody!
Max is woven into the fabric of our communities. We have history here. Memories that stir warm feelings. We've always been Max, never changing the heart of who we are. We lift others up who are out there doing good work. That's part of our strength. All of us, together, helping create a better community. Save, borrow, and invest with expert guidance from Max Credit Union. Smart money made simple.
Back in action after a field goal by Nick Pearson. 37 yards. My partner said it was 37 yards.
It was. 27-17 now. Let's see if he can keep his streak in the end zone. Oh, it's going to be close. It is not. Oh, he's going to be upset.
Oh, my goodness.
Didn't quite get that one. They'll start at 25.
I'll say this about Nick. You will be seeing him kicking on Saturday.
Somewhere.
I'm
going to tell you what, Wally. I went to the awards day program over at Charles Henderson yesterday. My daughter was getting some awards, and Nick Pearson received college credit by using dual enrollment for Troy University, which leads me to believe he wants to kick for Troy.
That's awesome.
I know.
I tried that dual enrollment thing when I was in high school.
What did they tell you?
I failed everything except the date of birth. Could not get in.
Well, at least you knew when you were born. 5 yards marked off against the Trojans. These boys going to officiate this to the very end.
They got it, buddy.
All right, man. We'll see you later.
I'll forget them then.
Run off right side. Big chunky yardage for number 21 for Hewitt-Trussville. Young Trojans in on defense on this series. Coy Bell at nose guard for the Trojans. Illegal substitution against Hewitt-Trussville. But that's Wally, that's a perk for not huddling right there.
Yeah.
Because, in a sense, he is not in the formation. Oh, he breaks it loose off the right side. Nice tackle by 24 in the open field.
I was going to tell Derek Bell, good friends of ours, big sponsor of ours, Corey Carson's son. I like him better as a nose tackle than I do offensive line. Now, that's just me.
Yeah.
You know.
He gets after it a little bit. He played a little nose guard early in the game when the ones.
Man, but you think if you get him down probably 15 pounds, shed about 15 on him.
He's 330 right now.
Dude, you get him down about 15 pounds, oh, my goodness. You're going to have a monster on your hands.
Delay a game. Come on, guys. You call everything else. They got it. Delay of the game on Hewitt-Trussville. Back them up 5 yards.
5-yard penalty, replay.
Folks, my partner here is totally packed up. He is ready to go. He can walk out the door right now. He is packed and ready. Y'all heard the keys going in the pocket.
Well, I had to put keys in the pocket, folks. Let me go ahead and tell you, I'm at the age now, I forget more stuff than you can think of.
I'm giving him a hard time. Down to 3.5 minutes left in the C-Spire Troy Cable Spring Classic.
And we can't say enough to thank C-Spire for having us doing this. We really enjoy it.
Yeah, we're getting down here in the short rows. Wally, I just want to take a moment to say, man, I've had a blast today.
I have too, man.
This is our third game we've done today. We called one last night as well. And Dustin and his crew, Steve Camp, Nate Braystead, everybody has done a tremendous job. This has been a top-notch broadcast. Not me and you. Me and you just out here giggling and calling the game. These guys have worked super hard. Steve Camp and Dustin Gilley and Nate Braystead and crew and kudos to them. And Troy Cable, a C-Spire is a C-Spire company, and they have done a wonderful job in the last 2 days. We're coming down here in the short rows with 3 minutes, and I just wanted to get that out there.
Yeah, and kudos or ditto to you, Neil, and Dustin. Just a top notch, always takes care of us, man. Anywhere we go, what we do. Yeah. Thank you, Dustin.
Under 3 minutes now.
I don't think we mentioned Ava. Ava did a good job too today. She just graduated.
She ain't listening to you.
She just graduated. So, hey, if you need a sports information, TV reporter or anything, talk to Ava. She will do you a good job. She just graduated.
I hope the Trojans can hold them out right here and not let them get another score on the board with 2.5 minutes left. But they just keep stopping the clock.
Now, I will see James tonight in the driveway. He comes over sometimes on weekends. And I'm going to tell him, you told me and Neil that they said fourth quarter clock run.
Yeah, you tell him. Hey, we'll take probably our last commercial break of the night. We'll be right back.
Earn 5% on your first $2,500 with Elevate Money Market. You can enjoy bigger rates on your balances with Max. What's your more? Save for a beach vacation? Prepare for the unexpected? Or elevate your dream into a reality? You expect more, and Max delivers. Max, smart money made simple.
Every new and pre-owned vehicle will be sold at some price this weekend. Good credit or bad credit, you can be approved. Every pre-owned vehicle is priced below KBP. Every new vehicle is priced up to $5,000 below MSRP. This sale will not carry over. Remember, nobody beats a premier deal. Nobody!
Coming out of the timeout by the Trojans, 4th down and 5 for Hewitt-Trussville. Sure would like to keep them out of the end zone right here, even though the game's already decided. I know. And looks like they're going to have their first down by half a yard.
Well, Neil, before we get off there, takeaways for the first and second quarter, which are our first string defense play.
Wally, very, very optimistic on the offensive side of the ball. Very optimistic. I mean, Parker Adams looked like he picked up right where he left off, coming out of baseball and not having a lot of football this spring. And Jawan Boyd showing what he can still do, being an elite athlete. And offensive line looked decent. Very, very optimistic on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, they were going up against a 7A Hewitt-Trussville defense. And they at times looked like they moved the ball at will.
Yeah.
Now, flipping gears over to the defensive side. Very perplexed Is Hewitt-Trussville that dadgum good that they just Swiss cheese our Trojan defense with a 5-star defensive end? Very perplexed, Wally. It looked to the naked eye like we got a lot of work to do on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah.
I hope that Hewitt-Trussville is just going to be an offensive juggernaut this year, and they're going to give everybody they play trouble. That's what I hope. But we'll wait and see.
Yeah.
So I'm very perplexed about the Trojan defense. What about your thoughts?
Yeah, Neil, I'll say this. They did not run a lot to Zion, and we knew that coming into this game. So
nobody's going to.
Yeah, so I guess Coach Hambright, and he always watches our replay, and I know he's going to hear this.
Yeah.
I guess they got,
bad snap.
Pick it up and run it.
Maybe that'll keep them from scoring on this drive.
But he will probably have to do some adjustments by watching this film and moving. And we got a lot of young guys that are coming up. Maybe that is something that they're gonna have to do. Maybe move some people around.
Could, yeah. Maybe more people may have to play both ways.
Both ways again, and you don't like doing that when you're a 5A program, but sometimes you just have to.
Necessity. Yeah.
But
we're not saying that's what's going to happen. We're just saying it could.
We got a tough schedule, coming up.
All those away games.
All the away games. And I'm not going to say that our first game, which normally is a cupcake type of game against Pike County, those days are over.
Not this year, brother. Coach Hertz is in town, and it's going to be a full real game.
Yes. And
at the end of August.
So, but offensively, I think we're going to, Zach will be back. Y'all did not get to see Noah Green play last year because he was hurt, but this kid's a genuine three, almost 4-star tight end and a heck of a blocker. He's like 6'3", folks, and I mean, watching huddle with him it will blow your mind. So that gives another huge weapon for Parker. Yep. So I think offensively, like you said, we're going to be fine. It's just the defense, we got to find some answers.
Yeah, no doubt. You're right. And to add on to what you're saying, I hope that we watch Hewitt-Trussville through the year up around the Birmingham area, just Swiss cheesing everybody. I hope they're that good. Screenplay batted down by the Trojans, incomplete pass. Nice job right there. Number 50 for the Trojans on a really, really good play by number 50.
A couple years, and I meant to ask Coach Floyd this. Our good friend Jamie DeBose, when he was coaching at Central, Central had to beat them in the third round of double overtime years ago up there. So lately Thompson is the team, and Hewitt-Trussville kills pretty much everybody they play up there except Thompson.
Yeah, and we want to thank our 3 guest speakers, Jarrell Jernigan, the head coach at Eufaula, Quinn Hambright, the head coach here at Charles Henderson, and also Josh Floyd, the head coach at Hewitt-Trussville. They didn't have to give up their time to come up here and talk to me and you, and they made time for us, and we really appreciate that. 3 great interviews. If you didn't catch the Josh Floyd interview with Hewitt-Trussville's head coach, or Quinn Hambright, or Jarrell Jernigan, rewind the tape on TC2 and watch those interviews. Really good stuff.
And we'll try to put it on our sports chat page so people can see.
Timeout on the field with 26 seconds left. 4th down. We'll stay live here. One last time, we want to thank Roadmart, the City of Troy, Troy City School System, Max Federal Credit Union, Premier Dodge Chrysler Jeep and Ram, and the Pike County School System. Thanks for all you do to help C Spire and Troy Cable pull this off. The C Spire Troy Cable Spring Classic.
And all you mothers out there, from Neil and I, happy Mother's Day.
Yeah.
And for the ones whose mothers are in heaven, happy Mother's Day to them as well.
That's right. "26 seconds left. Hewitt-Trussville will win the game. It's just a matter if they get a fluke score here in the last 26 seconds before we can give you a final. That was not a bad snap. Now, that just went right between his hands. You know it?
Yeah, Coach Floyd threw
I said a fluke score now. Come on, guys.
Coach Floyd threw his playbook down over. I mean, he was hot.
Yeah. Ball goes over on downs to the Trojans. The Trojans will get one little play. One little play. Pike County wins last night 28-21. Laverne wins 3-0 over Lochapoka. And Carver of Birmingham beats Monroe County by about 3 or 4 scores.
27 to they did score
27-6, yeah. And this one's going to end up 27-17. Those are your Spring Classic scores. We appreciate Chip Wallace reminding us to reel off those scores. That's a good point.
Is Chip going to invite us back again? We ate too much food.
I know, yeah. I was hungry that day. That'll be the last play of the game. Hewitt-Trussville comes to Veterans Memorial Stadium as a 7A program and knocks off Charles Henderson, a team in 5A that played for the 5A state championship last year, 27-17. And they will shake hands at middle field. Again, the C Spire Troy Cable Spring Classic has come to an end. We appreciate everybody that watched and listened. Hope you enjoyed me, Neil Armstrong, and Wally Lowry with our crazy broadcast. We get a little funky sometimes. That's the way we like it.
That's what we do. So that brings the ratings up, Neil.
Brings the ratings up. Don't forget to check out Sports Chat with Neil and Wally every Sunday night at 6 o'clock. Signing off, I'm Neil. He's Wally.
See ya!
See ya!
Are you ready for an adventure?